Hi friends, this is our second session in the series of automation testing using Selenium with Python as a programming language. In the last session we have covered introduction and the installation part of the Selenium and Python. In today's session we'll create Selenium project using that setup and then we'll run that project on browser and we'll use some basic Selenium methods to test our project. So let's start this session. For that, go back to your PyCharm and just launch the PyCharm from your desktop. Okay, and click on this create new project button. So it will ask for the project location and I have decided one location. So for me I'll be creating projects here and this is the location, and then we need to specify the project name. So the first I'll mention it as first project, okay, and that's it. Click on create. So it is creating virtual environment for us. Yeah, so this is just the tips. We can read this out during the executions. So it's creating our project, and so after project get created it will reflect in this panel. Okay, now you can see it got reflected. Now first thing we have to do, select the project, go into the file menu, click on settings, okay, and check for your project here and click on Python interpreter. And so here the Python package is not included in this list. So what we have to do, we have to install the package. The Selenium package is not included in the list, so we have to install the Selenium package. Click on this plus icon, search for Selenium. Here it is, select this, click on install package. So it will reflect after some time. Okay, so the package installed successfully. As you can see this message, click cancel button, package got added, click on OK. Okay, so we are good now. So the first thing we have to do is right click on the project, click new and Python file. Need to create a Python file with any name. I am taking browser launch, okay, and after that we need to import the web browser from Selenium package, from Selenium import WebDriver. Okay, so we have imported the package. Now I'll create the driver object. Driver is equal to WebDriver dot Firefox. We can use any browser. I am taking Firefox, and need to define the executable path. And here we need to specify the path of executable file. The executable files are present on the Selenium website. If we go to this website selenium.dev, click on download, scroll down in the Python section, click on download, scroll down, and here we have driver for each of the browsers: Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari. So let's say I have to download for Firefox, and scroll down, and here you can download the driver for Firefox. We have driver for all the operating system with the mentioned bits, so mine is Win64, so I'll download this one. Okay, go back, and if we want to download for Chrome, go to this site, click here. This was the latest, and here we have Win32. So this Win32 will work for Win62, 64-bit as well. Okay, close this. Now go back, and if you want to download for I, go back, and here we have this 64-bit I driver. Click here. Okay, so I have already downloaded all the drivers for I, Firefox and Chrome. So we need to unzip these files. So I have unzipped this driver for Firefox, and so there will be one exe file inside it. Similarly, there will be one exe file for I, and there will be one exe file for Chrome. I have placed all my driver in a particular folder. So here all drivers I have placed. So what I need to do to run this test on Firefox, we need to take the path of this exe, copy this and mention it here in the inverted comma, and it's better to mention R. Here R specifies that the value which we have specified is raw, so raw value, so I have specified R. And now I'll create method. Okay, so first method that we need is driver dot get URL is equal to, so here we need to specify the URL of the website that we want to open. So in my case I'll use this website. Just copy the complete URL, paste it here, and that's it. Save, right click on the project and run. So this will first open the Firefox browser and open the specified URL in the browser. So now you can see it open Firefox and website get open. Close this. Okay, we can also write one method, that is driver dot title. Okay, and just print this. Also, if we want to check what is the current URL, so use this method driver dot current URL. Okay, and save, execute the test again. Okay, from Firefox, it is taking some time. Okay, so our website get open. Let's close this now. Okay, so our title gets printed and the current URL also gets printed. So we can use these two, title and current URL method, when we have to print when we have to check whether we are on the correct page of the website or not, we can use these two things. Okay, so there is one more package which we can import, that is import time. So after that we can use this thing, time.sleep function, and we can specify some time. So this will keep our browser idle for the specific amount of time. So here I have specified 7, so our browser will be idle for the 7 seconds. Okay, so there is one more thing that we can verify, we are on this page of the website and we want to check whether a particular field is present or not, whether the field is editable or not. So what we have to do, just right click on the field, inspect it. Okay, so we can take the username out there and use the driver dot find element by name. Find the use the username, okay, and pass this thing in a variable, first name, or I would say username. Okay, and we can verify this thing, whether the username is displayed or not. Okay, along with that we can also append some text like username is present, so need to use comma. And if we want to check whether the username field is editable or not, use is enable thing, and with that we can append username is editable. Okay, similarly if we have to check this thing for password field, okay, go to the password field, inspect, check the name which is password, take this out and use the method driver dot find element by name, enter password, print password dot is enabled, and let's copy and paste this, is displayed. Okay, first we will verify whether it is displayed or not, and then we will verify whether it's enabled or not. Similarly we can append password is present, and here password is editable. Okay, save this and let's run this test. First it will open our browser and the website URL in that, then it will capture title and the current URL. After that it will wait for 7 seconds and then it will verify these two fields are editable, present and editable. That's it. So let me close this and go back. So now you can see title gets printed, URL gets printed, also the field is present, username is editable, password is also present, password is editable as well. Now if we want to enter a value in this field, we can use driver.find element by name. Name was username and we'll need to pass some value. So for passing the value in this field, send keys is the method and ABC test is the value that we are going to pass. Similarly, if we want to do the same for the password field, dot send key ABC test. Okay, so now it will pass ABC test in the username, ABC test in the password field. Now let's click on the submit button on the screen. Let's take the ID of this submit button. And we can pick name element, that is find element by name login dot. Now we need to click on this button, so click is the method for that, and after click we'll pass some sleep. We need to wait for some second. Okay, so this will click on login and then it will wait for 10 seconds, and after that let's print the title to check whether we are on the right page or not. Let's print the title, driver.title, and also print the URL, current URL. Okay, let's execute this. This will first open the Firefox browser, then open our website, then it will take the title and URL, check the presence of username and password field, enter user ID password and click on submit. So now it worked. Let us go back to the project and see how it behaves. Okay, it printed the title, username, check for the presence of username field, then editable, then same for the password field, then it captures the title and the current URL. So you can see we started with this URL, and after login the title and the URL got changed. So this is how you can use these two things, title and current URL, during your execution. So there is one more function. If you want to close your browser after execution, so just use driver.quit and save and execute the test again. Sorry, execute. Okay, so it will execute all the steps and at the end it will close the browser. Okay, submit, click.
network.
So okay guys, that's it about today's session. In the next session we'll cover drop downs, radio buttons and few more things. Thank you guys, see you in the next session. Bye.